Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my top favourite guns. So I've got them here with me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be my top 10 favourite guns, and my 10th favourite gun is to use in Nerf Wars is that will be my Slingfire. The reason is that it's in my top 10 is it's a cool blaster. It's got one tactical rail. It shoulders really well, and it puts the sights right where you need them. You can keep the jam door open all the time when you're chambering darts, so you can see if they chamber properly or if they don't. And it's a really cool looking blaster. It's based off the, I can't remember what shotgun it's called, but I know that it's a shotgun out of Terminator 2. So if you don't know what the shotgun is out of Terminator 2, just watch Terminator 2, and it's the shotgun that he can spin. He spins and Arnold Schwarzenegger spins and reloads at the same time when he's on the motorcycle. So you can spin it and then reload it. Whack myself in the face then nearly. So yeah, could do a load of cool tricks with this as well, like all sorts of reloading. Cool lever action, and overall a very nice blaster to use. Moving on to my 9th favourite blaster to use in wars, and that is going to be the what is it? I'd say the Nerf Element, and that is because it holds 5 refill darts, so 2, 4, 5, and you got the 6th one extra when you loaded it, when it's loaded. Overall, it's a very good pistol to use in wars. It's comfortable grip. Nice trigger pull, nice action. It's very smooth and doesn't require a lot of effort. The only downside with this is it doesn't lock very well when you put attachments on it. So that'll be a thing I'll have to fix in the future. So I'm just gonna put these down so I know which one I've gone through with. My 8th favourite gun to use in wars will be the Recon CS6. The reason for that is it's a nice blaster. It's basically a retaliator, the old style internals. I think that these are stronger internals than the new ones, because the new ones, the plunger head breaks if you mod it and you dry fire it. Overall, these last longer. The only problem with this one is when I modded it, if you decide to make a power stock, which I did, but I've decided to not use it anymore, it literally broke the internals, so it literally smashed it. It's hard to explain. It literally split when I primed it back, and it wouldn't allow me to prime. So it had at least 5mm more that you needed to prime it back and catch. And so I basically got my soldering iron and melted the plastic back together. I put a bit of glue on first, then melted it back together, and now it primes a bit better, but it didn't catch very well. So what I did to solve that problem was to melt the catch a bit and the catch point on the plunge tube, so it catches a bit better now. Overall, good blaster. Add stocks, add barrels, one tactical rail on top. I don't like the tactical rail on top because you can't really slide it back. For the reason, if you have any attachments on it like sights, you can't slide it back very easily, and you'll struggle to prime it. So down to my 7th favourite blaster, and that will be the Triad. Yes, it's a very good blaster to use. It's got no tactical rails, unfortunately. Nice action for priming. Holds 3 darts and fires each one because of the smart AR that's in it. Very nice trigger. Good range as well, very good range. The air seal on it is superb. I'll just show you. That is how good the air seal on this is. The reason that the air seal is so good is because I put a different kind of oil in it, so it makes the rubber for the seal a bit more, so it expands a bit more. It expands, and then it greases it, so you get a superb air seal and overall better range. So that's what I like. That's my 7th favourite blaster. The 6th favourite blaster I like using is the my modified double strike. I've made it into single barrel. I've blocked off the old one, the bottom barrel, and added this piece and puttied it. It's very powerful. Air seal is superb now. You load it inside by shoving the dart all the way down and then firing. It's really powerful because you've got more air behind that dart to get it out the barrel. And you can still put tactical attachments on it for, like, for example, my modified modular scope. You can still put that on, so you can have it like a ACOG pistol. And that's what I like using as well, is pistols. It gets superb range. Saying it's a small double strike. I think it's got the same hammer shot system for the spring, but it's without the rotating barrel for the darts. The only downside about this is you have to reload every time you fire. So when you fire, and then you have to always reload, and that's one problem about it. But overall, that is a very superb blaster to use. On to my 5th favourite blaster. That will be the Retaliator. I do like Springer blasters a bit. I say a bit, but because they do get very good performance, but they don't last as long as like if you had flywheel blasters. You can get more modding potential out of them, other than the Springers, because you can only have a limited modding potential. Like putting a new spring in, putting a new plunger in, whole new internals. Like putting orange Mobworks kits in these is amazing because you get superb performance. For example, you can get the stage 1 and stage 2 kit for this and put like a 7 kilogram spring in it, but that'll be really hard to prime. So I would put a 5 kilogram spring in this because you don't want to risk bending the breech bit when priming it. Same as a Recon, but different internals. Better performance, I think. As to the fact it chambers a lot easier. It's more quiet when firing. I don't need to worry about dry firing it because I've put a new plunger head in it because a lot in this. For the reason that when I modded it in the first time, the plunger head broke. So the plastic that surrounds the O-ring that covers the top, that basically shattered. It broke into little pieces, and I had to get my granddad to make me a new plunger head. Kindly enough, he did that for me. He made me 3. He made me one with a small shoulder and a bigger shoulder, and then a blank one. I can't show them at the minute because I can't show any now because I've got another one in my Alpha Trooper because that broke for the same reason. I just got to get a new O-ring and a new spring for that because the spring that I'm using at the minute is in my Slingfire. Hopefully I'm going to get a stronger spring for my Alpha Trooper, and hopefully I'll be able to do another review on that and see how it works in that then. So that's also just a heads up when buying like new blasters like these. Yeah, so still put barrel attachments on stocks as well, and side and tactical rail attachments, but any clip-in, all clips are taken, all N-Strike clips and N-Strike Elite clips match with all these systems, other than the Element, the Triad, and the what I like to call it is the single shot, or single strike should I say, not double shot. No, double strike is what it's called when it's stock, but I like to call it the single strike now. Moving on to my, the 4th most favourite gun, and that will be not the Strife. Actually, it is Strife. The Strife is my 4th favourite blaster because it's a semi-automatic flywheel blaster. I love flywheel blasters because there is a lot of modding potential out of them. Like, for example, you could put 1080 motors in them, or 1080 tri-blades, and you can get a small LiPo pack for these. Modify the battery housing and put like strong, higher gauge wire in these, and like, puts better switches in, basically. I have modded the trigger because I think it looks cooler and it's better for paint jobs because the paint won't scrape off when you paint it, and it still is really good. It's not that bendy, but how you like it, it doesn't matter. Just do it the way you like it. You can put barrel attachments on this, and you put stocks on, which makes it really customizable. It's got 2 tactical rails, one on the top, one on the bottom, and still takes all End Strike and End Strike Elite mags. Only downside about this is it sometimes jams when your darts are like wet. No comment. When your darts are wet, it can jam because the foam gets more softer. So it jams really. It really jams, basically. It's really comfortable to shoulder when I've got my Raider stock on, which I love using on this. Barrel attachments is really good on this, but there's one problem when putting barrel attachments on, and that is when you put any barrel attachments on, like the Retaliator barrel, it's really wobbly. So if it wobbles, then I wouldn't use it, because your darts will just hit the side and you'll decrease range. So what I've done to solve that problem, I've just cut some little bits of E-tape and stuck them on, and then put glue over it so it bonds it to the actual plastic. Cool jam door. Overall, a very nice blaster. It looks really cool. Back to the fact that it looks really cool on one side, it's just flat on the other, so it's really compact and small to use. My third favourite blaster is the Modulus, due to the fact it's basically a reshelled Strife. So if I grab the Strife again real quick, you'll see the comparison. Handles in the same place, triggers in the same place, mag hole is in the same place, and same with the jam door. It's just a reshelled Strife. The motors are in the same place. The only thing that's different about it is that you got a different handle, different type of trigger styling, different kind of mag release, and you got more tactical rails. So on this you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same as the Rapid Strike. You got a little sight at the front which does not do anything, but I like the fact that it's there because it makes it look a bit better. You can put barrel extensions on this, stocks, and the foregrip that comes with it is really comfortable as well. Great action, and it looks really cool. I think it will be great when it's painted, I think. So it takes all mags, so I just put a 6 clip in just to show. You barely have to press down on this to, well, that's what I thought. It's really easy to take clips out quickly. The thing that I don't like about this is the carrying handle, because it kind of gets in the way sometimes when you're clearing jams and you're trying to get your trying to think about a way how to put this and make it not sound wrong. You basically clear jams. It gets in the way of your hands, so it gets in the way. So it makes it harder to clear jams. Unlike the Strife, where it's really easy access. Yeah, so cool looking blaster, basically a Strife, more tactical rails, which makes it good for combinations and customization. Bad things about this: bulky, not as small as a Strife, but lots of tactical rails. Good thing. My second favourite gun is the Stampede. You may have seen this before, but it was yellow and orange then, with some bits of silver. Now it's midnight blue and gold. It's really cool. It looks really nice. I had this painted for some time, so it's been in my box where I keep all my Nerf guns, and obviously over the time it's been scraping up against the sides, and the paint has been coming off because I didn't have any clear coat, because this was expensive to paint. I don't get much money a month, so I'm limited with paint. Hopefully when I get enough money, I'm going to be doing some more paint jobs, and I'll go over some tutorials with that. Yeah, so that's a good blaster to use. Lots of tactical rails, very good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tactical rails, so it makes it amazing for customizations. Very good mag positioning, so it makes it really easy to reload. Very big jam door as well, so you can clear jams. The only problem is it's hard for lefties if they're using it, because they'll have to turn the Stampede sideways just to clear jams. That's why luckily I'm a righty for Nerf. Another good thing about this is it has a sight down there, so you can still see down sights, and it lines amazing. It lines up with the sight at the top where the barrel is. Good amount of sling points as well. Bit back heavy when you've got the batteries in. It normally takes 6 D batteries. I've replaced those 6 D batteries just with one single 12-volt battery, 2.2 amps, but I need to get a new one soon because the other one's rubbish. It's not charging properly and it's not giving me the right ampage. Overall, very good blaster, really good looking. Lots of good features about it. So you've got safety as well, so you can have it on safety so you don't accidentally dry fire it. So I don't dry fire it because it's a full auto Springer basically. I've kept the mag release, the mag lock in, so you can't dry fire it. Yeah, very good blaster. Lots of tactical rails for good combinations and customization. Bit back heavy though. Good grip, which is really comfortable. Very good balance when you haven't got the batteries in, but once you've got the batteries in, it's really good for shouldering. Yeah, so that's my second favourite blaster. And moving on to number, I think you've seen it, I think you've heard of it, and I think you know it, and that is the Nerf N-Strike Elite Rapid Strike. The reason this is my first favourite blaster is amazing rate of fire. You can do single shot easily on this. It's not as bad as like really insanely fast firing guns, but put barrel extensions on. It's got 5 tactical rails, which makes it really good for customization. You put lots of barrels on, like you could put loads of modulus barrels on, but then it'd be really floppy. No comment. and then just put another barrel on top of that. Very good trigger pull, very good mag release as well, so when you've got a mag in, it's really nice for releasing the mag. People, you may be asking, why have I got a wire on the end hooked up to the grip? The reason for that is this no longer takes, what was it, 6 C batteries, was it? I think it was. I don't know, I can't remember. It used to take C batteries in the front, which made it front heavy, but still good balance. But now it takes this 12 volt battery, which I always use in wars because it's the only thing it'll work with, and it is just so loud now. I've painted this, what colour was it? I think I've got the colour here somewhere. Just found the colour. Where is it? It doesn't say the colour. The colour red on this is, I'll tell you the code. It's Humbrol gloss, and the code is 220. And the gold on this is Humbrol enamel as well. It's metallic, and the code is 16. And I also used a gloss clear coat on this as well, so it could protect the stock and other moving bits. And the code for that was, it's still Humbrol. I always use Humbrol when I'm like low budget, and it's gloss and the code is 35. So if you want to replicate this paint job, you can. I painted the front bit excuse me, painted the front bit gold, so there and there. I took all of it apart and painted this bit separately. I didn't paint the barrel so I could get attachments on easily. I painted this side bit red. I painted the barrel red so it wouldn't go out of place. I didn't paint the tactical rail bits or the sight bit or the side bits because I wanted to put attachments on easily. Same with these. I clear coated these and clear coated the bottom, and still clear coated this so it wouldn't rub off that easily. Same with the stock, and painted this red, this gold, this red, gold, red, gold, red. And then didn't paint these because I didn't want them to scratch off the paint. I didn't want them to stick as well, because if they stick you can risk, because I run mine on a 12 volt, if the rev trigger stuck, it would risk burning out the motors inside, because these are still stock motors. I've removed all logos and all that, and overall very good blaster. Amazing rate of fire. Very comfortable when aiming down sight. It matches up perfectly. Very accurate as well, and just looks superb. It looks like a proper assault rifle that I think Hasbro did an amazing job on this. When they were doing the designs for this, they must have been amazing. They must have had the person who designed this. I just want to give a big thumbs up to you, because he or she did an amazing job on this, and I just want to give them the credit, because they did an amazing job, and whoever designed the internals for this was amazing as well, because it's getting really good performance. and finishing off with just doing a little test. So I'm just going to fire it into my little area and see if you like it. So as you can see, unloaded the 6th clip, I don't know, 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. It's that immense. Or 2.5 seconds I think it must have been. Very good performance. Good amount of sling points as well, same with the Stampede. But retractable start. So 2 settings, in and then out. And good jam door. Yeah, so amazing blaster. I love it. Amazing to use and really good performance. And if I would recommend a Nerf blaster to get, and if you're into flywheel blasters and you want to know what blaster to get this. If you don't know how to mod, watch my Rapid Strike video. So visit my channel, watch the Rapid Strike video. I go through how I modded this and what I did to achieve this performance. And overall, get this blaster if you are getting a flywheel blaster and you like flywheels, because if you like flywheel blasters, you're amazing, because flywheel blasters are just dope. I love them. Yeah, so I think the Rapid Strike in America is about, what, $35? $35, 40, I don't know. But all I know over here in the UK, the Rapid Strike is $29.99 from Argos, and maybe more or less in other stores. The battery for it only cost me less than £10 from Screwfix. The charger from Maplins I got for £22, which was pretty expensive. My old one broke, and that was $7.99 from Maplin, so you could get another one of them. And overall, if you're getting a flywheel blaster, get the Rapid Strike. As I say again, get the Rapid Strike. Amazing performance, amazing rate of fire, and amazing combinations. Comes with an 18 clip and 18 darts. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.